It's July 29th and Politicon is going on. I believe it is going on today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Today, Chelsea Handler and Tomi Lahren had a debate. Chelsea Handler said it was an interview, but people were saying it's a debate, so I'm not really sure. But according to this article from the Daily Beast, it got pretty ugly, and we're going to break down what they said. So they say, when it was first announced, right here on the Daily Beast, that Chelsea Handler and Tomi Lahren would be appearing together at this year's Politicon event, the reactions on Twitter range from hard pass to July 29th can't come soon enough. So if you recall, a lot of people were kind of laughing at it. Like it was like kind of like the joke. Because you had Chelsea Handler. I didn't know who she was until this. But she's just she's an actor. Not to degrade actors in any sense. I mean, you know, Jon Stewart was a comedian, and he's a really, you know, one of the big timers on the left. So not to degrade her or anything for being an actor, but it doesn't seem like she has much experience with politics, and I hadn't heard of her. So that's interesting enough. And then you had Tomi Lahren. Tomi Lahren, if you don't know, she used to work at TheBlaze, Glenn Beck's network, and that's how she got big. And then she got fired from there because she came out of the closet of being pro-choice. So that's interesting enough. But they go on to say their differing reactions demonstrate more than anything else who needs this more. While Handler has been thriving at Netflix under President Trump, Lahren is still searching for cultural relevance after she was fired by Glenn Beck's TheBlaze earlier this year for the apparent sin of declaring herself, quote, pro-choice. So this is true. I don't know what Tomi Lahren's really doing. All I know is that, you know, she still is on social media clowning and stuff like that, but that has no real importance. They go on, they say, quote, "This isn't a debate. I'm interviewing her," Handler stressed to the crowd before expressing a sincere desire to understand people like Lahren who don't share her political views. How else are we going to get anywhere if we can't talk to each other, Lahren agreed. So apparently they started out saying we both like 50 Cent, blah-de-blah-de. And this is where it gets interesting, and this is a big zinger that I wanted to mention. They say Handler came off as far more relaxed than Lahren, not surprising, who spoke at an absurdly fast pace about her opposition to, quote, socialized medicine and how pro-America she is. At the same time, she said she wanted to see Republicans, quote, get their shit together and actually solve problems. Interesting, being pro-America while thousands of Americans are dying daily because they don't have access to health insurance. Saying you're against getting people insurance while saying that you're pro-American it's a contradiction, literally, because you have 40,000 Americans dying per year because they don't have access to basic health insurance, and you say I'm pro-America. How can you be pro-America if you don't want Americans getting health insurance so that they don't fucking die or go bankrupt? But anyway, so let's give me the following part that I'm going to break down for you guys. This is funny. It said, when Handler asked Lahren if she has health insurance, she said, quote, luckily I am 24, so I am still on my parents' plan. Okay. And they say that line drew loud boos from the crowd at her apparent hypocrisy, but Handler defended her honesty. She shouldn't have. In the next breath, Lahren said Obamacare is in a, quote, death spiral. Oh, surely it's in a death spiral. You're still on your mother's healthcare insurance. You know why? Because of Obamacare. So if you were really anti-Obamacare and it was really in a death spiral, why the fuck are you still on your parents' health insurance? Because if you don't know, one of the provisions of Obamacare is you can now stay on your parents' health insurance until the age of 26. So there are multiple provisions within Obamacare. You had the Medicaid expansion, you had the individual mandate, and you also have the employer mandate. And one of them, like I just said, is you can be on your health insurance up until 26. So Tomi Lahren is a walking contradiction. She had called abortion killing babies, but then says that it shouldn't be regulated, the government shouldn't be in it, which I actually agree with, but I think it's more of terminating a pregnancy. But anyways, I mean, Tomi Lahren is a fucking joke. That's the point of this, period. What's up, guys? It's Sawhill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.